Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Peacemaker. Do you really want to taste it? I love that theme song. And the way how they're just all dancing. That's going to be a classic, man. Yeah, it's already over, man. I was thinking like it'd be a bit longer, but oh well. Yeah. Even the Book of Boba Fett's over. Yeah, both of those shows are over now. I'm still surprised I enjoyed Boba Fett by the end, since it kind of started off a bit rough. Yeah. I was fine with the first episode, but yeah. I've already talked about that in my, final review. Yeah. Yeah, Peacemaker was such a fun show. I had so much fun watching this. It just made me laugh so much. Oh my god. The most hilarious show I've seen so far this year. Yeah. It's definitely worth to watch if you're a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy and you want like more of a R-rated version of the Guardians. Basically, James Gunn at his best because it is the person who made the Guardians of the Galaxy and made them known to begin with because before Guardians of the Galaxy, no one really knew that much about the Guardians. I had no idea they even existed before the movie came out. Then it just became really popular, kind of like with Iron Man. Yeah, he got really popular from his movie when it first came out. Because I heard in the comics he wasn't really popular, in the comics. Yeah, but yeah, Peacemaker. I don't know if it's like kind of the same situation where Peacemaker wasn't really that popular as well, and all the other characters in the Suicide Squad sequel, like because James Gunn kind of made that movie, and now he's made like a single show based on one of the characters from the movie, because people loved the Suicide Squad 2, the second movie. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really funny. Yeah. And this is even more funnier. Like, yeah, if you definitely like the new Suicide Squad movie, you we will flipping love this. You'll be laughing to death, man. All the jokes in this movie. Oh my god, movie, TV show. Yeah, because the movie's funny as well, but the TV show. Oh my god, John Cena, man. He could be a comedian, man. He needs to do a lot more acting stuff now, definitely, because we are starting to see him a lot more now. Because I guess back in the day, 12 rounds was the only thing I could think of where I enjoyed him in it. Man, I was like a kid back then, like the Xbox original early 360 days when I watched that movie, 12 rounds. I need to watch that again because I haven't watched that in a while. But yeah, John Cena's just at his best in this show, man. Like, I don't know if this show will be for everyone because yeah, because DC is kind of struggling right now. There is some ups and downs, but yeah, if you're someone who just wants the Cinderverse to come back and stuff like that, you probably won't be interested in this show. But if you're someone who just wants a laugh or enjoyed the latest Suicide Squad movie, yeah, you'll have a good time watching this because I definitely did. Yeah, it was a joy all the way into the end because it's basically set after the movie where Peacemaker is alive because we thought he died after he killed that guy, but yeah, I guess he survived because they kind of show at the end of the movie as well, the end credits. Yeah, showing that he's alive. I was kind of surprised when they announced a TV show. Yeah, but I'm happy we got it because it was so fun. So Amanda Waller basically wanted to use Peacemaker again since he actually went through with the job he was going to go through with the job anyway. But Amanda Waller got stopped by her own people, and Peacemaker he got stopped as well by Idris Elba's character. Yeah, Bloodsport is it? Yeah. And yeah, he basically wakes up in a hospital, has some banter with that cleaner, which was funny. He leaves. It seems like he's in the clear, but then like this squad just ambushes him when he gets to his house. I can't remember if he goes home first because he has like a pet eagle as well, which it actually hugs him when it sees him again. And the running joke through the show is that that the eagle actually hugged him, and just no one believes him, including the person from Orange Is the New Black, which I liked her character. I'd say she's my third favorite character. Second is definitely Vigilante, like Peacemaker's partner. I guess the person he was with before he joined the Suicide Squad and before he went to jail and all that. Yeah, yeah, he was like probably well to me. There was a time where I guess Peacemaker was obviously number one, but then Vigilante he stole the show by the end. So I'd say Vigilante is my favorite character in this show. Yeah, he's basically Deadpool, but somehow even funnier. And it's weird to say that, but yeah, he's actually funnier than Deadpool in my opinion, anyway. Because yeah, the Deadpool movies are good, and it made Deadpool really funny, but Vigilante, he's way more funny. I'm sorry, just the way how James Gunn wrote him. It's like if James Gunn wrote Deadpool, he probably could make him even more funnier than how he was in the Fox movies. Yeah, I really think he could, because James Gunn, he just understands comedy so well, especially when it's R-rated as well. Because the Guardians movies, they're some of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and man, seeing him direct Deadpool 3 would be amazing. Yeah, he'd make Deadpool like so funny, man. Because if he can make this vigilante character funny, yeah, yeah, I love vigilante. He's even willing to do things that I guess Peacemaker isn't willing to do. Because yeah, in the movie, Suicide Squad movie, Peacemaker's he said that he's willing to do anything for for peace, no matter how many men and women and children he has to kill. But when he's actually in the show, he's not willing to actually cross that line. Yeah, kill innocent people. He's more trying to be more like a good guy because people kind of view him as a villain. So yeah, with some of the people who he talks to, and I kind of like how Peacemaker kind of trusted some of the, you know, legendary heroes like Batman and stuff. Like Batman's a if you've seen it, yeah, and stuff he said about Aquaman, like, oh my god, Peacemaker's just a riot, man. He's funny. But yeah, the main story is about these butterflies who are kind of in disguise. So basically, think of what Marvel's gonna do with the scrolls, but basically that's what Peacemaker is. There's these things called the butterflies, and they're kind of inside humans, basically controlling them because I don't know if they're trying to take over the planet, and they have like some kind of food source that's keeping them alive, which isn't really talked much about until the very end because that's the only way they're going to be able to permanently defeat them. Because if they get rid of that food source, they'll have nothing to live off, and they'll just basically die. Yeah. And I'm not sure if I'm really going to talk about spoilers because I do want you guys to experience it for yourself, but I guess I could end the spoiler-free part here. The rest will be spoilers. So, yeah, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so basically, when Peacemaker kind of goes home to his dad and, he gets his pet ego back and he hugs him, his dad's kind of an asshole, I have to say. He's an asshole, oh my god. Basically played by the T-1000 actor from Terminator 2, like, yeah. That's always going to be his most legendary role, but man, he plays like a douche in this TV show. I was going to say movie again. Like, the type of villain that he is in this, man. He's basically Peacemaker's father, but he's such a douche to him. And he kind of blames Peacemaker for killing his own brother when he kind of made them fight in the first place. Yeah. He's just always trashed on him. He's never really gave him any sign of love compared to like some of these random people he teams up with, who he shouldn't even be friends with, who he, starts to bond with and stuff. Yeah. Like, they tend to care more about him than his actual father. Yeah. So, and then, like, I guess one of the teammates kind of put the father in jail, like, he gets framed for it. Because, I can't remember if it affects Peacemaker or not. Because, man, when I was watching the show, I was mainly focused on the comedy, because I was watching it because it made me laugh, basically. Not too much on the story. I kind of get the main gist, but yeah. But then, the father knows he's framed, and he's trying to basically be a snitch with the cops to get out, basically. Yeah. Because basically there's, like, some witnesses who were still there. Basically, when I guess Peacemaker was accidentally with one of the butterflies, he kind of sleeps with one of the butterflies, and they kind of find out that he's the target that they need to kill. And he actually ends up fighting one, but then he uses one of his father's helmets to, defeat the butterfly. Yeah, kind of explodes the butterfly, and the team come to get him out, but he's basically jumping from like the hotel's rooftops, going down one by one when the cops come and all that. And the witnesses, I guess, they can't really snitch. Because Peacemaker said he'll come and find them, basically. And I guess Peacemaker kind of, with one of the witnesses, which is, weird, because they fancy him, even though she's married, and the husband's, like, right there. Yeah. I think they kind of call that Stockholm, yeah. Kind of like in, Money Heist with that woman, Stockholm, who ends up with one of the characters in the show. Yeah. That's the kind of situation that is. Yeah. So yeah, I don't even know where to continue because it gets to a point later on where they kind of find like a outpost of the butterflies and they just go in guns blazing. I guess Vigilante just wants to go in with a chainsaw and kill him. I haven't really talked much about the Orange is the New Black girl, which I guess she has like a wife and she's kind of doing this job because she was out of a job and I guess she wanted money to be able to basically move away. We also find out that her mother is Amanda Waller, which was like, what? Her mother's Amanda Waller? What? Because we're only seeing like one episode, which Is it episode 1 or 2? One of those 2 episodes. Because I guess Amanda Waller wanted to work in that job, but I guess there was a reason for that, which we find out by the end that she's kind of going to betray, Peacemaker by the end. But she starts to, throughout the show, like him and kind of regrets it. And by the end, like, Peacemaker just hates her, so. But maybe they'll find a way to redeem herself to, be friends with Peacemaker again. Because that scene when she actually sees. Because basically, Peacemaker said that he got hooked by the eagle, which I said before. And when he says it to, the Orange is the New Black girl, like, she doesn't believe Peacemaker. And then by the end, when she sees it, she's like, damn, he was right. Yeah. And as for Peacemaker's father, oh my god, he's basically one of the most racist people on the planet. He was a part of the KKK, like, oh my god, all that kind of stuff, hating all the other races and stuff. Especially when he sees that Asian cop, yeah, that girl, yeah, who was trying to find Peacemaker and bring him down. Yeah, I'm surprised she dealt with him, but she was the one who was thinking like maybe he's not the one who we should be going after. It should be Peacemaker because he kind of got framed for it because one of the team members did that, and then I guess since he has some of the secrets, Vigilante kind of goes in to kill him because basically the Orange is the New Black girl kind of puts him in jail. Well, tells him to put himself in jail and kill the dad. Oh, that scene is just so funny how that went. Man, Vigilante is such a badass. Also, when they're supposed to kill the butterflies, like it's a family, and Peacemaker's not able to do it because some of them are kids. Even though one of them just looks like a monster, he's not able to do it. But Vigilante does it like it's nothing. Oh my god, Vigilante, man, he's so awesome. Just how ruthless he can be. Even in that scene where he could have killed innocent people, like those doctors, because they're trying to save the eagle. Because by the end, like I guess Peacemaker has to fight his father because they're getting chased down, and the eagle gets slapped basically, and then it's dying, and he kind of has a fight with his father in his like full outfit because he's the one who kind of made Peacemaker's helmets and everything, and he has like his own suit what he wore back in the day. It looks really similar to the comic as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, since I've seen a bit of the comic now, and he gets to the point where he has to kill his father because he's just had enough. He never really cared about him. He blamed him for killing his brother when it was actually his fault. He made them fight and all that, and how he just viewed him as like a sissy and stuff. He was never truly his son, and he's just made Peacemaker's life hell. So he finally got to the point where he just shot him, and yeah, he had to, even though he was sad about it, because at the end of the day, it's his father. So yeah, he just thought he just tried to prove himself so much, but he never got to that point, and to the point where he's gonna kill him. Yeah, he had no choice. He had to kill his father. Yeah, and Vigilante trying to comfort him because he doesn't know how to comfort people. I can imagine Deadpool being like that. Like someone's just dying and he's trying to comfort them. It would just be so awkward. Trying to pet him. Oh my god. They just killed his father and he's in tears. Then after that, I guess the commander who's in charge, like he got revealed that he was one of the butterflies, but he was on their side, but he had the inside knowledge. I can't remember the full reason why he's even helping him, because if he helps defeat the butterflies, he'd die as well, right? So, yeah. But he ends up getting killed by his own kind anyway, when the cops get, consumed by the butterflies. Yeah. That Asian woman as well. And the guy from Little Man, if you know who I mean. Yeah. Yeah, he was okay in this show as well, if you know who I mean. Yeah. And other than that, like by the end, they're just going to the food source of the butterflies. So yeah, they kind of group up to take on the butterflies one last time, but I just feel like in the first episode something's gonna go wrong. Like they're probably gonna teleport away. There's no way they're gonna resolve things in the first episode, unless they're gonna set up some new threat. But we'll see. And I'll probably just end it here because I don't want it to be too long. Yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I really hope it gets a season 2, since I kind of heard that the Suicide Squad movie didn't make a lot of money, even though it was praised a lot, which kind of sucks. So I don't think they're gonna make another movie. But I really hope we get another Peacemaker season 2. Yeah, at least. Yeah, maybe they can bring one of the other movie characters, which would be cool. I imagine Bloodspot coming back. Oh my god! But they need a reason though. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.